In this video, I'm going to be talking about the scale called conformity on the PXT Select assessment. Here we're talking about how one reacts to rules and limits set by authority. So in other words, are you more strong-willed or do you tend to be more compliant? Strong-willed individuals see excessive feedback and advice as a barrier to productivity. They can see rules and regulations as restrictive, and they prefer to do things their own way. They aren't going to go along with a plan that they don't believe in just because somebody's told them to do so. These strong-willed individuals are individualistic in their thinking, and they're willing to question things. So they can be ideal in a position that requires a lot of exploration for new processes or procedures. They can be creative and spontaneous. They can advocate for change, but they can also be cautious with authority figures. On the other end of the spectrum are individuals who are very compliant. They tend to stay within the established guidelines and follow rules and processes. They believe that organizational hierarchies are fair, and even if an organization's rules don't seem to make sense, they feel compelled to adhere to them anyhow. These individuals are more conventional. They have a desire to please. As I mentioned, they like to follow the rules. So if you have a position that has a lot of existing process and procedure established that can't be modified or changed, this is the ideal scenario so that somebody can come in and follow those guidelines and procedures to a T versus trying to fix what's not broken. As you can see, these styles are very different. So when you have a strict rule follower and a maverick come together, they can really clash. So the trick is really to understand, what does the situation need, whether it's a particular project or task or someone's role. Does the situation need someone who's more creative and spontaneous, or do we need to have this idea of compliance and following process and procedure? Once we understand the needs of that particular situation, then we can help the individual, whether it's yourself or someone that you're managing, understand how that fit is. Does the natural approach work perfectly? Great. If not, then we need to help them see how being either more flexible or more rigid will create much better outcomes.